They say the truth comes out under pressure. But what happens when the pressure is family? This is Milton Rodriguez, the son of Larissa Rodriguez, sitting down for a full interrogation that quickly takes a dark and unexpected turn. The questions get sharper, the tension gets thicker, and what he says next? It changes everything. Watch closely, because every word matters. The tragic case of Jordan Rodriguez in Cleveland is one of the most disturbing child abuse cases in recent memory. In 2017, the 5-year-old boy was found buried in the backyard of his family's home after authorities received a shocking 911 call revealing his body had been hidden for months. Investigators discovered that Jordan, who had developmental disabilities, suffered severe abuse, neglect, and malnutrition before his death. Evidence later showed he had untreated injuries and had been denied proper medical care. His mother, Larissa Rodriguez, along with her boyfriend, was charged and ultimately convicted in connection with his death. The case also exposed major systemic failures, as child services workers were accused of neglecting their duties and even falsifying visits to the home. Years later, a civil trial resulted in millions awarded to Jordan's estate, holding multiple parties accountable for failing to protect him. Jordan's story remains a heartbreaking example of prolonged abuse, missed warning signs, and a system that failed to intervene in time.
Oh, it's chilly in here, isn't it? No, you're not cold. That's because you have that nice warm jacket.
This is Rosemary.
Hi.
Hi, how
You want
are
to sit in the stuck chair?
Sure. That sounds like
We'll let her sit in the stuck chair, huh?
We've had a big ride this morning. Had a big trip, huh?
So your first name is Milton? What's your last name? Okay, that's good. What is it? A R R O
Y O.
Very good. How old are you?
7.
7?
December.
When's your birthday? Don't remember? No, that's okay. You go to school now? Where you go to school?
Waverly.
Where?
Waverly.
I'm sorry, I can...
Waverly?
Waverly? Okay, what grade you in?
First.
First grade? Do you like school? Yeah? You have a lot of friends there? Alright. So my name is Ray. And this is Rosemary. Where are you staying now? Is he with the family?
No.
No.
Foster parents.
Foster parents right now? Okay. Do you miss your mommy? Yeah? You love mommy? Yeah? You know mommy's friend Chris? Do you like Chris? Yeah? Chris nice to you? Yeah? Alright. Do you miss home? Yeah? Did you like living there? You still got your doggy there? Or is the doggy gone?
Dog's gone.
Is he?
Cats.
Just a cat? 2 cats, right? I seen the cats. They were pretty.
They're by themselves.
They're by themselves?
Yeah, the cats are by themselves.
Yeah. Who are you with? Which brother and sister now is he staying with?
I'm not sure. I'm
Okay.
super new.
Who are you staying with right now? Which sisters or brothers? You remember?
Remember one sister.
Which sister?
Mama.
Which one?
Mariana.
Oh, okay.
Mariana.
Mariana? All right. She's here with you today? Yeah. When was the last time you seen your brother, Jordan? Has it been a while? Yeah? So when you're at home, what if you do something wrong, what happens? You got to sit down in the corner, or what happens if you do something bad?
I sit down.
You just have to sit down? Yeah?
Don't play.
Huh?
And don't play.
No playing? No? Anything else? You get a spanking on your butt? No? That's good. When was he last have contact with family? Do you know? With any? None? Not sure. Okay. Do you have any questions, Rosemary?
I was wondering if I can ask you, may I ask you a few questions? Would that be all right? No? Okay. All right. Do you think you can warm up to the idea of me asking you a couple questions? Maybe? Well, here's my questions are pretty easy. What I've been wondering about is how have you been sleeping? Have you had any trouble falling asleep? Yeah, it's so hard to sleep away from home sometimes, isn't it? Do you, at home, did you usually sleep with your brother or sister, or did you sleep by yourself?
Brother and sister.
Yeah, and so now you have to sleep by yourself, that's, I suppose. No? Can you jump in with your sister?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, sometimes what happens is kids that never did this before, you know, sometimes when they're away from home, they wet the bed. Have you had any problem with that since you've been down there? No. Okay. The other thing that happens sometimes is kids have, like, they start having dreams about things. Have you had any dreams? No? You kind of hesitated. You might, or like, have you been waking up at night at all? Yeah. And when you wake up, is it because you just kind of feel like, where am I? Or is it because you're thinking or dreaming about something? What do you think?
None of those two.
None of those two. Okay, geez. All right. You have to go to the bathroom. All right, there you go. So you're getting up to go to the bathroom at night. All right, very good. So, when you were at home, did you have to get up and go to the bathroom? Yeah, okay, that's what you did. All right. So tell me about how's school been? How's the new school? Good, you like it. Now, are you learning to read this year? Are you reading? A little bit? No? Sounding out words? In the new school, is the new school like your old school, or is it different? Like less kids in the class, or the same amount of kids? Is it not less kids, I bet.
Did you have your own bedroom at home? Did you sleep with your two brothers? Just you?
Me and my brother.
You and your brother? Which one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did Jordan sleep in there sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah. And did he sleep in Mommy's room too?
I don't think so.
Don't think so?
When you would sleep with your brother and sister, did you sleep with a sister, or did you sleep with a brother?
A brother.
A brother. The brother who was in the room with you? Yeah, just jump in with him. That's good. I remember when I got married a long time ago, it was the first time I ever slept by myself. It was kind of lonely. It was hard to adjust to that. Have you had any trouble adjusting to sleeping by yourself? I know, it's hard. It was the least amount of people I slept with until I got married. So I can understand that. Are you having any trouble with, like, the dark at all? Being in the dark? No? That's okay. You having any trouble with, like, when you hear big loud noises? No. Okay. Now, here's something that happens sometimes when kids have to go away from home where they usually are. Sometimes they have like a movie that plays in their head. And it's like a movie because they can't stop thinking about something, and it just it goes round and round. And sometimes it wakes them up at night, and sometimes it just gets in the way of doing things. Have you had any of that? No? No. Okay. So do you ever think about things that you might not wish to think about at school when you're trying to pay attention? Do any like thoughts come in your head about things that have happened? Oh, that's very good one. All right. Have you been making some friends down there? Yeah. And can you tell me two of your friends? What their names are? No, are they girls or boys? I bet they're boys, right? Are they boys? So, are there other kids in the home with you besides your sister?
Yeah.
Yeah, like bunches of them or just a few?
I got 4 sisters, I think.
You have 4 sisters? And how many brothers do you have?
3.
So there's 8 kids in your family.
No.
7 kids in your family. How many kids in
10.
your family? 10 kids in your family, okay. And in the foster home there's you and your sis, and how many others? Did you say 4? Did you mean 4? No, just you and your sister?
You and Mariano?
Okay, so
Okay.
2 boys were out there. I mean, 3 boys, and I think 5 girls.
So you got Anthony.
He's in another foster home.
Okay. And then Jordan.
Oh, he is in with his dad.
He's where?
He's with his dad.
With his dad. Okay. And then Gilbert.
He don't live with us. I don't know where he went.
Do you remember the last time you seen Gilbert? It's been a long time. And you got Angel. And that's your oldest brother?
I think he lives with his girlfriend now.
Oh, really? Okay. And your sisters, you have Mariana you staying with? And then, what is it, Nevaeh?
Yeah, she's with her dad too.
She's with her dad? And Tatiana, right?
Yeah, she's with her dad too.
Yeah. You miss them? Yeah.
It's hard to be separated like that. Now, I just was thinking about one thing. Have you seen your brother since you started school this year? Since you started in school? You've seen your brother Jordan since then? Okay, I was just trying to figure that out now. How long it's been, I was trying to figure out. And have you seen him since, like, Thanksgiving? You had turkey? No. Okay. All right. Oh, that's good. So, what do you do in a foster care? What do you do in the house? Like, what time do you get up? Do you have to get up real early to go to school? Yeah. Do you have a little breakfast before you leave? Yeah. And then what time do you get home from school? About 3:30ish?
So,
I think so. And then what do you do after school? Hang out? Do you
play
play? And what do you like to play with?
my new toys that I got from Christmas.
Did you get some new toys? What's your favorite one?
The one that goes by itself.
It goes by itself? What does it do?
Plays music.
Really? What kind of music?
Rap.
You have a toy that plays by itself? Plays rap by itself? Wow. That was pretty cool. Who gave you that toy?
Says boys.
Yeah. You know,
Us 3 boys got it.
all 3 of you got it? Do they like, the other boys like it as much as you do? Good. Excellent. So you've been playing with that? And has it been snowing where you are? Pretty cold? But it looks like you have some nice warm clothes to wear. That's good. Oh, yeah, I got one of those too. You know what though? That's just a little arrow let in there. They'll really hurt. That's okay. Boyd's been doing that forever. Getting holes in their pants. How did you get the hole? Did you fall down?
It been there.
Oh, okay. Well, looks good. Looks fine. Is that what you wear to school? Can you wear just regular clothes? That's good.
Milton, do you remember, was Jordan going to school?
He was gonna go to Gallagher.
He was? Okay. Do you remember if Jordan did something bad, did he have to sit down too? Yeah? Where would he have to sit? Do you remember?
He had to sit in the living room
In the living room?
and had to watch what my mom and dad had to watch. Wanted to.
He had to watch TV, what they wanted to watch? He couldn't watch cartoons?
What a direct.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like punishment. You have to sit with your mom and dad in the living room. And probably be a little quiet, I imagine. Did you have to be quiet? So, I've been thinking about food lately, maybe because it's lunchtime. How are you eating down there? How have you been eating?
Good.
What'd you have for dinner last night? Do you remember? What'd you have for supper last night?
We had ham, turkey, mashed potatoes, beans.
Sounds like what I had.
Yeah, really. Universal leftover last night.
That's it.
That was pretty good. Did you have any pies for Christmas? No pie. Okay. So you've been eating pretty good. No problems there. Good. That's good. Have you and you're gonna be off school this week and next week?
I think so.
You think so? Okay. How's your teacher? Do you have a nice teacher? Great. What's her name? Is it a her? Is it a woman? A fellow? You have a teacher that's a fellow?
Boy.
A boy? What's his name? Do you ever know his name?
You like playing sports? What do you like?
Soccer.
You like soccer? It's fun.
That's pretty good. What position do you play?
Huh?
What position do you play? You a goalie? You are? Show us one of your moves, your goalie moves. Go ahead. No? We have to get a ball, wouldn't we? For you to show us what your moves are. I don't think they have any balls up here. I would have brought one if I thought about it. So, do all the other kids, do the other brothers and sisters play too? Soccer, or do they play different things?
They play.
They play.
I don't know.
You don't know. Just guess with yourself. So in your family, who's your closest friend in your family? Your brothers and sisters. Who do you hang out the most with? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Boo-boo? And who does he have another name besides that? What's his other name?
His real name is Anthony, but we call him Boo Boo
And why do you call him?
because he's our brother.
He's your brother. Is he your big brother?
Little.
Little brother. Okay.
I'm
You're his big brother. And how is he? Just little guy? 4. So he's pretty little. So are you a good big brother? Try to help him. Yeah. To help take care of him. And does he go to school now too? Does he go to Head Start?
I don't know when he's going to school, but he's not in school yet.
Yeah, because he's still kind of little. So did he? Now, which room did he stay in with you sometimes, or did he have his own room?
He stayed in our room.
He stayed in your room. So you had you and who else?
Jordy.
And Jordan was in with you. Okay. So the 3 fellas slept in the same room. 3 boys in the same room. That was good. So did Jordan sleep with you sometimes, or did he always sleep by himself?
He sleeps on his own bed. All of us sleep on our own bed.
Wow.
Did you guys each have your own pillow and covers? Yeah.
That was good. That was nice. So you all slept there together. Did you guys go to bed around the same time? What time do you go to bed at home? What time do you? When it's like regular school night.
8:30.
8:30. That's good. That's a good night's sleep. Did Jordan ever wake up at night at all? When he was ready for bed, did he just
He was full.
he'd fall asleep? He wouldn't wake up at night.
Do you know if Jordan got sick at all when you last seen him? Was he feeling okay? He was okay?
That's good. Now sometimes at night when kids are asleep, sometimes they hear fussing and arguing. Did you ever have any of that? No. Well, that's good. Because sometimes that wakes kids up when if parents are fussing and arguing. So I'm glad you didn't have that. Didn't have it. And at home, do you speak Spanish or English? English? Do you speak Spanish? ¿Hablas español? Señor? No? No? Not even tiny bit? I'm surprised. So is there anything, we've been asking you so many questions. Do you have any questions for us? No questions. How was your ride up today? Did it take a long time to get to Cleveland from where you were? In the car, did it take a long time? Do you like to ride in the car or no? Me neither. Did you get a little car sick or just bored? Boring? Yeah, that's what I figured. Did you guys have any lunch on your way up? Are you hungry? I bet. I was worried about that you might be hungry. Well, I think we may have a few snacks we can give you just to kind of make it a little less hungry. And you're probably tired too. You probably get up early. Did you get up early? Okay. Well, I think that I'm trying to think of anything else I'm going to ask you about.
I thought of a question. Can
Oh.
I ask him a question?
Please go
Can I
right
ask you a
ahead.
question?
Sorry, I didn't mean to go hogging up all these questions.
No, you're fine.
It's so
I'm
it's so
just
weird. We can't move
We
our
can't
chair,
move the chair.
which is
That's
the weirdest.
That's why neither of us want to sit in it. He said, I don't want to sit in the chair that's stuck. And I said, I don't want to sit in the stuck chair either.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Because
get
I couldn't
cold and
tip
move
it
it.
back.
Yeah, it's so strange being in that chair.
So I heard all about your day when you're in your foster home. You wake up early and you go to school. Now let me see if you could remember. I'm going to ask you to remember. Can you remember things from a little while ago? Do you have a good memory? You don't? All right. Well, I'm going to challenge you. Let's see if you can remember. When you were in your home with Mom and what did you call Christopher? Did you call him Dad or did you call him Chris or what did you call him? Dad. So when you were in the home with Mom and Dad, what did that day look like? Would you get up early for school? Okay, and then what? Who took you to school?
My sister. Me and my sister.
Mariana? Did she walk everybody to school or did you guys take the bus?
Me and my sister walked.
You and Mariana walked to school together? And then when your school day ended, did Mariana walk home with you? She did? And who was usually home when you got home?
My big brother.
And what was his name again?
Angel.
Angel. Angel, was he usually the only one home?
No, it was my sister and brother.
Angel and Mariana?
No, me. Once we walk home, he's home.
Who was?
Angel.
Okay, so you and Mariana walk home and Angel was home. And nobody else?
It was my sister and brother still.
Who?
Boo-boo. Mimi.
Anthony and Mimi? Okay. Well, who we missing? Who was in the house?
Anthony, we have
Anthony,
Mimi,
Mimi, Mariana,
Angel, you.
Yeah, Tati was there.
Angel, Tatiana. So when you got home, everybody was home? But what about Jordan? You didn't say him. Was he home too? Where was he at?
He was with his dad.
Oh, so he wasn't at home. He was with his dad. Okay. And what about mom and dad? Where were they at?
They was at work.
Oh, they were at work. So Angel would watch the other kids. Is that right? Okay. I gotcha. And so then when they came home from work, then what'd you guys do?
He stayed for a little bit.
Who?
Angel.
Oh, he would stay and hang out? And then would you eat dinner when they came home? Or did Angel feed you dinner?
Angel helped cook.
Okay. He helped cook? What's your favorite meal that they would cook? Do you have a favorite? I'm asking you so many hard questions.
Broccoli.
Broccoli's your favorite? Wow.
Wow.
Good for you.
That's excellent.
That's a nice, healthy choice. He's such a nice young man. He was holding the door for me.
I'm
He's-
not surprised.
Yeah, nice young
I
man.
can tell he's a gentleman. from a
Uh-huh.
mile away.
So you like broccoli? That's good. Okay, so you guys would eat dinner, and then what'd you do after that?
Go to bed.
You would go to bed, and it would just be bedtime at about 8:30 for everybody? Yeah? Okay. So what would happen if somebody like really got in trouble, like did something really not that great? What would happen? Did anybody get in like really big trouble ever? Who did?
Mhm.
What did he do?
He hit me.
He did. And so what happened if he would do something like that?
He'll get put in the corner.
He would get put in the corner? Okay.
So if we take something away, we would like sit on the couch.
You would sit on the couch?
You guys ever have to sit in the closet?
Huh?
Did you ever have to sit in the closet by
When it
yourself?
was nighttime, when my brother would be in bed.
Which brother was bad?
Boo-boo.
So if he was bad, then who had to sit in the closet?
Boo-boo.
He did? For how long?
10 minutes.
For 10 minutes?
Did Jordan ever sit in there? Yeah. Just when he was bad? Did they ever close the door or leave it open?
They closed it.
Was it dark in there? Yeah. What, is he scared? Yeah. Would you hear him crying? Did you ever have to sit in there? That's good. Boo Boo did though?
And then what would happen, like when Jordan was in there and he was crying, then what would happen?
Then my mom said, will you be good?
She would ask him if he would be good.
Who would make him sit in there, Mommy or was it Christopher? Mommy.
And then if he said he would be good, then what?
She would let me go lay down.
She would let him go lay down. Okay. So did you think of any questions that you had for us? Nothing? You don't have one thing you want to ask or no? No?
I thought of a question I would like to ask you if I can. Can I ask you one more question? No, I know. That's, I know you want to answer. At the foster home, what happens when kids are bad? What happens at the foster home?
Good enough. You all done, bud? You want to get out of here?
Oh, this popsicle stand? Yeah, you're hungry too. All right. No, I'm so sorry. I did not hear your name. I apologize.
My name is Trish Frank.
Hi, Trish.
Hi. And what was your name?
Rosemary.
Pardon?
Rosemary.
Rosemary. Nice to meet you.
Do you want some water, bud? You want a bottle of water? No? You want to get out of this room?
All right. So interesting. He doesn't remember any.
Huh?
It's interesting. He doesn't at least sound
curious if, so I'm very new, I'm here, just meeting them for the first time today, but I'll be working with the family.
Well,
So I'm curious what more we can find out from the foster parents. You know, if all that's indeed correct.